Howdy, back with Composite Shapes. Now I've changed it up a bit, so don't be scared. I took away the grid, because really you don't need it. Most of the time they're going to give you side length. So, you do the exact same things before. What you have is you have this big old shape here, and you got to divide it up into shapes that you know. So let's do that first. Well, if I draw a line right here, I get a rectangle, and then a triangle. There you go, there's my shapes. Second step, let's draw them out. Here's a rectangle. Here's a triangle. After that, all you gotta do is do what you did before. First step, find the area equation. The area of a rectangle is base times height. Now it gives you the measurements in the problem. You don't even have to count anymore. So that becomes 8 times 11, and 8 times 11 is 88. So we already know the area of this red rectangle. Now let's take a look at the green triangle. The equation for the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. This one's a little trickier. There's no number right here, but if we look down, we see our number. So it's 1/2, oops, there you go, 1/2 11 times, then the height is outside the triangle this time, 7. 1/2 of 77, and if you do some math, you'll learn that 1/2 of 77 is 38.5. 38.5 is the area of my triangle. 88 is the area of my rectangle. All I got to do now is copy and paste. Tidy it up a little bit. Add them together, and I get my answer, which is going to be a big number. It is 0.516, 126.5. Okay? So, in recap, what we did, divided the shape up until it's two smaller shapes that make more sense, drew those shapes out, wrote down what the area equations were, used the numbers that were already in there to plug in. You remember we got this 11 by looking down below, and we got the 7 because of the height. Simplify your expressions to get both areas, and then bring them over and add them together to get 126.5. Any questions, just let me know.